Hey guys, Magic here. So I've been journaling again, and I decided to do another journal entry. This journal entry was about the a locus of control, which is, basically who or what you feel is responsible for your satisfaction in life, or what makes you feel good about yourself, who you are, finding happiness, and your overall fulfillment. My a primary source would be like what you view as the most influential back and talk for a second factor affecting your personal change, growth, and quality of life. It strongly influences your thoughts and feelings. For me, found that um, my primary locus of control is powerful others. Means that I tend to be inclined to believe that people close to me have a great impact and the most influence on me as a person and on my personal development and my overall happiness. I let others affect that. If others aren't happy with me, it kind of shatters. It's kind of like my moral compass is kind of off. Like if it goes off, I feel awful, or if people are mad at me, I don't know how to function. Um, it often I wrote, it often feels as though my emotions are tied directly to the emotions of those that are important to me, which is true because if I love someone and they're feeling down, I'll feel down. If they're happy, I'll feel happy. Um, Very reliant on that. Then I said, they're happy I am. If they're disappointed, it is devastating to me. I tend to believe my relationships with other people are what define who I am, and they have power to sculpt and mold me. And I will say that is still true. Because I did this last year. Well, not really last year, more like 4 months ago. I wrote this journal entry. But yeah, I still feel like I tend to let people define me and help me feel like me. Um, I'm working on it. And I've gotten better at not letting others influence me so much, but I still do from time to time. I feel my happiness and fulfillment are somehow related to others through their emotions or actions toward me. When it comes to personal growth, I believe that you should take into account and heed the advice of experts and authority figures, which is why I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and nutritionists and brain doctors and all that on these different podcasts. Um, I seek out help when I need emotional support or face a huge life decision, which is true. I'll text a bunch of people, try to get as much support as I can. I know I am not in this alone. I value the help and support of those I trust. Sometimes the urge to find support and guidance can overpower any misgivings I might have about the people I've come to depend on. That's true. Even if I'm mad at you and I need someone to lean on, I'll still message you. The fear of being alone can keep me in a relationship of any kind. I found that very true in my past, although I've gotten better at just being like, you know what, bye. I tend to follow expert advice without considering whether the advice works for me and my situation, which can causing decisions I come to regret. My dependence on others can leave me feeling helpless when I have no direction to follow or no one to turn to. I need to try to be more of a protagonist in my life, be careful in deciding what and whose advice I follow. I need to listen to my gut more, and I've gotten a lot better at that. Like I said, this was like 4 months ago. Since I wrote that, I've been working on it really hard, and I feel like I've made a lot of progress in that area. Okay, I wrote a secondary locus of control which is less dominant, but still exerts significant influence over your beliefs and behaviors. I put as chance, which means that I am less likely to experience regret or anger about events in the past. I know I cannot choose all the cards all the time. I believe that everything in the universe kind of happens sometimes. Sometimes the universe doesn't like you. I like to wait for opportunities than going out to get what I want. We need a little bit of luck. I do like to wait. I don't really like it. I mean, I assume the universe will take care of me, I guess. Appreciate the good times and endure the bad ones gracefully. Okay. Another thing I wrote about was the social locuses of control, which are the forces you see as responsible for your social status and abilities, like popularity, relationships, and their quality, ability to meet new people, and conflict resolving. The primary one I wrote was what you view as the most influential factor in affecting your thoughts, feelings, and actions. For me, it was internal. I tend to believe it is my responsibility to make new acquaintances, maintain old friendships, and have a generally fulfilling social life. When I am lonely, I take steps to relieve that feeling. When my relationships falter, I look for where I am at fault and how I can repair it. I still think that's very true. I am socially independent. I am socially awkward but have good social skills. I'm good at overcoming conflicts and keep my relationships mutually fulfilling. I do tend to go overboard and analyze over every interaction afterwards and agonize over if I said or did the right thing. When I take it too far, I tend to alienate those I am close to because I come off as needy, self-conscious, or narcissistic. I tend to blame myself for rejections and arguments, leading to me feeling regrets and guilt for things beyond my control. I tend to stay in unhealthy relationships because I have a hard time recognizing that no matter what I do or give, they will not change like I need them to. I have gotten better about that, though. I need to understand I can only control myself no matter what I do. I cannot control how others treat me, so I shouldn't beat myself up over it. Relationships are a two-way street. Relationships develop and change over time, as the people in them do. Socially, the secondary one was chance, which is I believe some people will enter and leave my life unexpectedly. Sometimes the universe intervenes in ways I cannot control or understand, whether for better or for worse. I think plans can interfere with fate. Sometimes I will let a relationship run its course if I see no way to save it. I don't get worked up whenever conflicts arise, or someone doesn't like me, or by my lack of a social life. I feel no need to change myself in order to please anyone else, and I know both highs and lows are a part of life. Professionally, these are things that impact things like how you approach a job search, or whether you prefer working alone or as a team. Influences how much you prioritize building a network and cultivating your relationships, how you perceive responsibilities for projects, and how much effort you put into making long-term plans for your career. For this, I put that it was a chance. I put chance. It doesn't look like there's anything after that. Give me just a sec. Okay, guys. So I found the next journal entry piece. It says, my primary was chance. I tend to believe that those who make detailed plans and rely on their careers to develop according to those plans are fooling themselves. These things hardly ever do. I tend to think that interviews come down to things I cannot predict, and if I get along with the hiring team. I can never tell which decision will get you a bonus and what will get you fired, so there isn't a point to worrying about which path to take. I often very worry, even if I'm doing everything right, that I'll be fired. I don't hold grudges. Lousy teammates and judgy managers are just a part of having a job. I haven't found a job that I love, and I tend to stay in ones where I feel indifferent. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough to get a promotion. But strangely enough, I've recently gotten a promotion. Now, deciding whether or not, other things. My secondary was powerful others. Sometimes people have influence over my career. I don't mind asking for help in work, although I often don't receive it. I like connecting with people and making an effort to build my professional network. Okay, guys, that seems to be it for now. Talk to you later. Have a wonderful day, and remember to go out and spread the love, okay? Bye.